We are going to be discussing today is going to remind you, or at least it reminded me of Malguri days, a small town with unique characters. Hello everyone, my name is Mehek. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all fine, and like always, I also hope that you guys are reading. Back with the book of the week that I finished, that I thoroughly enjoyed, and I'm just wondering why didn't I pick, this author before. So the book is Common Yet Uncommon by none other than Sudha Murthy. I really enjoyed her writing, and definitely I can say that this is not the last book by her, and I'm looking forward to more, reading more titles by her. Now, Sudha Murthy is from north of Karnataka, and the background of this book is set in Karnataka. This book is actually she is dedicated to her homeland and some of the characters that were part of her growing up years. Talking about the book now, the book is distributed into 14 different chapters. Each chapter is dedicated to one individual with absolutely unique characteristics and their own quirks and flaws. Now Sudha says that all these people, they are not rich, they are not famous, they haven't got any recognition from the society, yet knowingly or unknowingly they have played a positive role while she was growing up. And each of them, when you read about each of them, you realize that there are certain personality characteristics that stands out. So all of them have transparent mind, they're really straightforward, and each of them have love and affection for their people and for the community around. Now this book is set in very simpler times, and it talks about simple people, simple characters, so your local farmers around, your local shopkeepers, and local aunties, your distant relatives, cousins, and neighbors. So all these people are someone who Sudha Murthy was surrounded by while she was growing up. Now I mentioned there are 14 characters, but I'm going to be discussing a few of them that really stood out for me. One of them is obviously a chapter which talks about the author herself, which I'll be discussing. So the first character, which was really interesting, was Bundle Bindu. He is someone who has a habit of exaggerating, but he's also someone who never says no to anyone. So if you know that you want to approach someone who will say yes to your work, you know who it is. It's Bindu. He's also someone author remembers, as a beloved or eloquent history teacher, because history lessons were really boring and dull for Sudha, but Bindu made it really interesting. He had this deep ingrained love for Karnataka, and he made sure that every person he spoke to, he passed on that love for the language and for the homeland. And I think Sudha really feels still today that because of him she has this love for her homeland and the language. The next character is Jayan the shopkeeper. So I really feel sorry for him. He was someone who was so passionate about becoming an entrepreneur, but he didn't have any businessmen in his family, or he didn't have exactly the business acumen, but he just wanted to become an entrepreneur, and he started his own shop. But because he didn't have the right skills and the knowledge, people took him for a ride, and he lost money, and he ultimately had to shut his shop. The next chapter is about Ganga, the unadaptable one. Ganga is a very beautiful girl in the village. Everyone is eyeing her, all the girls are eyeing her, but because she's hoity and she has this, bizarre wants how a guy should look like and behave like, she ends up being single, because every time a groom, a potential groom comes, she rejects everyone because she's feeling that no one can really match beauty and characteristics, and she just ends up saying no to everyone, and is left alone till the end. The next chapter is about Hema, the woman Friday. She was someone, again, I love this chapter. She is a woman who is an epitome of selfless and unconditional compassion. Hema was someone who was always there to help people in the village, any occasion they had, if someone died, there's a wedding, a baby is born, or any event is there, Hema used to always be there, made sure that she helped everyone. And I think Sudha talks about that how Sudha Murthy talks about that how from her she learnt about unconditional love and being selfless when it comes to helping people in your community. The next is about miser Jivraj. So he was someone who was extremely miser even towards his children and family. But when he got really sick and he got time to self-reflect, that's when he realized, that how wrong he was. And he turns out to be a great philanthropist. And lastly, about Lunchbox Nalini. So Sudha Murthy was called, lovingly called Nalini. She says, how in village everyone has a pet name or nickname given to them. So for Sudha, it was Nalini. Now you might ask why Lunchbox Nalini. I found the story very hilarious. So Nalini Sudha, she loves eating, and one of the things that she really did was that every time someone invited her for an occasion or a wedding, she used to take along her lunch box and made sure that while she's returning from the feast, she would pack some lunch. And it became a joke in the community that every time Sudha went for a wedding or occasion, people, as soon as she entered, people would say that, why don't you first go to the kitchen and fill your lunch box, and then you will be relieved and you'll be able to talk to us freely. So that was a common joke, and she felt that it was perfect. I'm invited to a feast, I can enjoy the food, and I can come back and get some food in my tiffin without having to worry about my lunch or dinner. And in this story you'll also read about how she meets Narayan Murthy, and that was quite a pleasant surprise and a very sweet story, but don't worry, I won't spoil it for you. So yeah, you'll have to read about it. So yeah, this was the 14, some of the best characters that really stood out from me from the 14 characters. But personally, I think all the other characters were also interesting. Now, talking about what I really liked about the book, what I liked is that this book, I think the author also mentions it gives you a message, that and it also reminds you that through these different 14 people that the author has spoken about, you will relate to some people. You will realize that while growing up, you have also been, surrounded by helpful cousins, or you would know a naive businessman in your, society or community, or jealous neighbors, and the ever helpful neighbors, and some of the nothing for good uncles, and yeah, so all these characters would remind you of some of the characters who have been around you while growing up, and they've had some influence on you. But the author says that you all have to just listen and observe carefully, and you realize that how some of the characters around you living in your community has had an influence on you. And I think that is what Sudha Murthy did. She made sure that she listens and observe these characters, and I think this book is a perfect ode to them. So yeah, in summary, I think I absolutely enjoyed this book. You can actually finish this book in 1 or 2 settings, perfect to enjoy, or a lazy Sunday afternoon with a hot cup of chai. I think this book explores the intricacies of the human nature, and it also celebrates, I feel, the human weaknesses and human compassion and the love for community and your people around. What I also love about, I think, Sudha Murthy's writing is that there's nothing flowery or faffing around it. It's simple writing, but because it comes straight from the heart, it's so remarkable. The characters are so remarkable and powerful because each having their own quirks and weaknesses, and it's written so beautifully. You will realize the beauty in the simple writing and the characters that Sudha has mentioned in this book. You will absolutely enjoy. So yes, I thoroughly recommend this book. That's all on this book. I'm going to see you guys next week with another title. If you liked my review, please don't forget to like it. Please let me know if you have read the book in the comment section. And yeah, if you do enjoy my reviews, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Take care. Bye-bye.